Welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be taking a look at 8 best bobber motorcycles on the market 2023. Number 8. Indian Scout Bobber. The Indian Scout Bobber is the motorcycle that's like blending the coolness of tradition with a sprinkle of innovation. This bike is all about that bobber style, which means it's like the stripped-down version of a motorcycle. No frills, just thrills. Now the bike is all about being easy to handle. It's got this lightweight cast aluminum frame and a center of gravity that's lower than your dance moves at a wedding. And the suspension? It's like riding on a cloud, thanks to the telescopic fork and dual shock rear sieve. And don't worry, stopping won't be an issue, cause you've got a front disc and a rear drum brake. And if you're into high-tech stuff, ABS is there for the rescue. It's got this 1133cc V-twin engine that can give you 100 horsepower and 72 pound-feet of torque. Plus, the seat is all chill, just 25.6 inches from the ground. So whether you're towering or just regular size, you can comfortably handle this bad boy. So, to sum it up, the 2023 Indian Scout Bobber is a stripped-down, power-packed, low-seated, gadget-friendly, comfortably suspended, and stylishly cool motorcycle that starts at $12,200. Number 7. BMW R18. The BMW R18 is a bobber that's like a modern-day time traveler with a cool nod to classic BMW style. This bike's not just a regular Joe, it's a limited edition superstar paying extra attention to the good old days of design. It sits low and sleek, like it's ready to hit the open road while turning heads and making even statues jealous. And let's talk numbers. The R18 packs the biggest punch in the 2023 BMW lineup. It's got an 802cc engine doing its thing, making 91 horsepower and 116 pound-feet of torque. Plus, it's got some fancy tech to keep you on the straight and narrow, like ASC stability control, keyless ride, LED lights, and different riding modes for whatever mood you're in. But wait, there's more. We're talking about a bike that's road-ready and fully fueled at 805 pounds, with a seat height that's just right at 28 inches. So, if you're all about modern cruising with a side of BMW history, the 2023 BMW R18 Classic might just be your two-wheeled soulmate. Number 6. Harley Davidson Street Bob. The Street Bob is like a canvas for your biking dreams, only bolder. This stripped-down bobber isn't just a bike, it's your chance to make it uniquely yours. When you hop on this bad boy, get ready for a wild ride. It's like that feeling when you're on a roller coaster, but you're the one in control. Speaking of looks, this bike is all about that lean and mean vibe. With a raked front end, it's like a motorcycle that's ready to pounce. Black is the new black. Seriously, this bike's got that edgy blacked-out vibe going on, with those wicked annihilator cast aluminum wheels. And don't miss those little handlebars. They're like the cherry on top. Now let's talk power. The Street Bob comes packed with a Milwaukee 8114 engine. This engine isn't messing around. It's the biggest one Harley Davidson fits into their softail frame. Now I know you're itching to know about the price. The 2023 Harley Davidson Street Bob starts at $16,500. So if you're after a ride that's as ready to roar as you are, this one's got your name written all over it. Number 5. Honda Rebel 1100. The Honda Rebel 1100 is the cool cruiser that splashed into the scene a couple of years back. And guess what? This year, it's back with a bit of extra oomph. Looks-wise, this bad boy turns heads whether it's parked or on the go. The rider-bike connection is solid, thanks to its clever handlebar seat-foot peg setup. And can we talk about that raw, casual yet serious design? Sharp, like your favorite jacket. Now let's talk about the engine. It's like the heart and soul of this two-wheeled beast. This parallel twin design means business, giving you power no matter where you are on the rev range. It is powered by a parallel twin canted forward 22.5 degrees engine with a displacement of 1084 cc. The engine delivers 86 horsepower and 72 pound-feet of torque. And hey, if you're all about customization, Honda's got your back with a bunch of accessories to pimp your Rebel 1100. Now for the dollars and cents. The 2023 Honda Rebel 1100 starts at a wallet-friendly $9,500. So if you're in the market for a ride that's got style, power, and a pinch of rebellion, the Rebel 1100 might just be calling your name. Number 4. Triumph Bonneville Bobber. The Triumph Bonneville Bobber is a modern-day rebel with a vintage soul. This motorcycle takes us back to the glory days of the 50s and 60s bobber culture. But it's like that cool uncle who knows how to use a smartphone. It's got the looks of yesteryears, but the power of today. Beneath that slick exterior, there's a 1200cc parallel twin engine with 77 horsepower and a torque of 78 pound-feet. This engine's got a bit of liquid cooling, 8 valves, and a fancy 270-degree crank angle parallel twin dance routine. It's paired up with a 6-speed manual transmission, because changing gears manually is like salsa dancing with your bike. The seat is low and cozy, but it's a party for one. No two-up riding here, and while it might not have the flexibility of suspension adjustments, it's got the attitude that'll make you forgive its lack of adjustability. You've got a 3.1-gallon tank, enough for a solid adventure. And for maintenance, it's got a 10,000 miles per year service interval, like a reminder to give your bike a little love regularly. Lastly, it stretches 87.4 inches in length and struts with a 31.5-inch width at the handlebars. It's like a supermodel in the motorcycle world, turning heads wherever it goes. Number 3. Indian Chief Bobber. The Indian Chief Bobber is a motorbike that's like a timeless tango between classic vibes and modern oomph. It's like owning a piece of the past, but with all the cool gadgets you'd expect from today's world. This bad boy is a steal, especially when you're eyeballing the American motorcycle scene. Rolling on 16-inch wire wheels, this bike's got a classic look that's cooler than the other side of the billow, with a seat that's low enough to give you that power pose, and foot pegs up front plus midi-ape handlebars. We've got a Thunderstroke 111 engine producing 108 pound-feet of torque. And don't forget, it's got a fancy electronic fuel ejection system for smooth sipping. With a fuel tank that can hold 4 gallons of go juice and a weight of about 670 pounds, it's got the muscle and the moves. And guess what? You've got a safety net too. A 2-year warranty that's like a good luck charm, covering you for all those unlimited miles of smiles. So if you're leaning toward the Chief Bobber, you're in for a ride that'll make you grin like a kid in a candy store. Number 2. Kawasaki Vulcan S. The Kawasaki Vulcan S is the perfect blend of a chill cruiser and a sporty speedster, rolled into one sweet ride. But wait, there's more. The Vulcan S doesn't just settle for one-size-fits-all. Nope, it's all about that ErgoFit adjustability, letting you mold the bike to your fit for that dreamy, comfy feel. It's got this sturdy, high-tensile steel diamond frame and a 41mm telescopic fork in the front, and as for the rear, there's this fancy lay-down offset rear shock with adjustable preload. Powering this beauty is a 649cc parallel twin engine that's all about delivering a smooth ride that'll have you feeling all the good vibes. This isn't just your run-of-the-mill bike. It's got something for everyone, from the rookies to the seasoned pros. Bottom line, the 2023 Kawasaki Vulcan S is more than just a motorcycle. It's your ticket to a comfy, stylish, and oh-so-smooth ride. Number 1. Harley Davidson Fat Bob. The 2023 Harley Davidson Fat Bob is a seriously beefed-up motorcycle with an attitude that screams, "I own the road." Packing a punch is its 114 cubic inch Milwaukee 8V twin engine, which basically means it's got more power and torque than you'll know what to do with. But power is nothing without control, and this bad boy knows it. With dual disc brakes up front and a single disc brake at the back, you can bet on stopping on a dime. Speaking of weight, it ships at 653 pounds and stretches its legs to 675 pounds when fully loaded. Now let's talk about leaning. Not like leaning over to grab your socks, but the lean angles this thing can pull off. A right lean angle of 31 degrees and a left lean angle of 32 degrees let you handle corners like a pro. Now for the real talk, the cost. Starting at $18,800. It's not the cheapest ride in town. But hey, you're paying for power and style that's gonna make every other biker do a double take. And with this, we have reached the end of this video. If you found it informative, then make sure to like it and subscribe the channel for future upcoming videos.